2 outs in the inning, runner at first base. That one is popped up. Is it playable? Not quite. It's a little behind the home plate area.
Yeah, Emily Richards gave that one a good look. Sounded like it landed just outside, though, of the fence.
One strike count. It's outside and low. Addison Overstreet on the on-deck circle. Next pitch to Prohl. Oh, just foul. It bounced inside the line, it looked like, but
it
did
matters
not go
more.
over the third
Yeah,
base
I was going to
bag.
say it matters more over the base than the line.
That was close. Count is 1-2 as Addison Reeves takes the stance at first base. They don't really get a lead in softball, but that wild pitch is going to allow her to get to second base.
And that throw by the catcher ends up going to the second baseman, but it was shortstop covering.
2-2 the count on the batter. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. That one's way outside. Inning over. Infield single and the runner stranded at second base. We're done with 2 innings and there's no score.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
So through 2 innings of play, no score. Howell and Millville, as they are in their first round game of the NJSIAA South Jersey Group 4 tournament. Emily Prohl taking her warm-up tosses. So far, this one looking like it's going to be one of those pitcher's duels, although Howell did have a chance to do some damage in the top of the second. They had runners at second and third with 2 outs, but Prohl got a key strikeout to end that rally.
So leading off will be the bottom of the order, Emma DePeppo.
She's batting from the left side, and that one sails outside.
That'll be DePeppo, and then the top of the order for Howell.
Oh, right back to the pitcher, rather, and good job by Emily Prohl to be ready.
I was going to say, it'd be impressive right back to the catcher.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, it's possible. It's possible. She could have butted it off and gone backwards, but yeah, Prohl feeling her position really well as you see DePeppo kind of talking to Murphy there, maybe giving her a little insight on what she's seen from Prohl. But Murphy, one of the top hitters on this Rebel squad, is a Notre Dame commit. She's someone that the Thunderbolts will want to keep a close eye on.
She came into this game batting .532, 41 hits, 32 RBIs, as this one is in a spot that might fall, but a great play by the second baseman there. That's for Millville.
Carrington Rothmel who chased that one down. She had a lot of ground to cover. You can see the smiles on the Millville infield faces.
Watch how far she has to go on this. That one looked like it was going to loop in and be a base hit, but she got there. That's a very nice snag.
And the importance of being able to make sure as your arm is kind of hanging after the catch that doesn't come out of the glove. because for a split second I thought I saw yellow on the ground, but a really nice job by Rothmel.
That brings up Madison Zito. She grounded out to short her first time up. A little number that's going to stay fair.
All the time in the world for...
It bounced, and it looked like it just skidded to the inside of the line. So it's a fair ball and a 1-2-3 inning for the Rebels of Howell. We head to the bottom of the third, still 0-0.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great health care for everyone.
All right, so we head to the bottom of the third inning. Fred Melendez along with Ariel Melendez. State tournament action between Howell and Millville. Millville the number 6 seed. Howell is the number 11 seed.
Millville will bring up the bottom of their lineup to start the inning. Addison Overstreet will lead it off. And then the lineup will turn over to Kendall Mazer and Carrington Rothmo, who made that really nice play for the second out.
So the 9-1-2 hitters for Millville in this inning. So far they've got a couple of hits, but only one base runner in each of the first 2 innings.
Yeah, and they've only gotten to second base, and that was Reeves on a wild pitch. Haven't had anyone pass then since.
First pitch to the plate, sails outside and low. Next pitch, fouled away.
It looked like that was maybe a late decision there by Overstreet to swing at that one, as that may have been ball 2. So she helps out Ziegler a little bit.
Ziegler's next pitch, that one's high, and it's backhanded, knocked down, and not in time.
Another close play over there at first, but unable to hold it in her glove is Weinmiller.
Yeah, she had the backhanded, as you'll see here, and she didn't quite come up with it cleanly. Tried to make
Yeah,
the
that
good throw.
it would have been a bang-bang play if Weinmiller was able to corral it. It was a little bit high. I know you're
I'm a
a
stickler.
tough scorer,
Yeah,
so.
that's an error. So runner at first base. The bunt attempt is faked. Kendall
Yeah,
Mazer.
it was real late and real quick by Mazer.
Now, this is the game that you're going to have to manufacture some runs, it looks like.
And it's going to allow Mazer to maybe take a look at the infield as she does lay one down.
And it will be a play to first base in time for the out there, so the sacrifice is good, and that'll move up to second base Addison Overstreet. Now it's what you do with that player in scoring position with one out.
And it'll be Carrington Rothmel batting from the left side, who will have a chance as the Howell infield is in, guarding against the slap.
A little slap that's going to fall into left field. And beyond the left fielder, that's going to go all the way back to the wall. So coming around the score
and she's
is
thinking 3.
Addison Overstreet, and it's a triple for Rothmel.
That's exactly, Rothmel couldn't have done that any better. Because, yeah, like I mentioned in our first at bat, you have a couple different options you can go with the slap. Is you can try to lay down a tough bunt.
That's exactly what she did.
But she sees how far the infield is in and just puts it where nobody is and gets around for the triple and gets Millville's first run of the game. Can't do it any better than that.
So 1-0 Thunderbolts with one out, a runner at third base. UC lays off the high pitch. UC got an infield single her first time up.
Well, the Howell infield is going to play in again, at least at third. Murphy is well in.
Called strike. Count evens at 1 strike to Musey.
And Musey probably looking to do something similar with the infield in, is just get it over their heads.
Popped up, but out of play, fortunately, for Musey and Millville.
Yeah, that keeps her alive. Yeah, off the bat, briefly, it looked like it was going to just go straight up, but gets the fortunate roll.
She's behind the count now, 1-2. Ziegler to the plate. Grounded to short. They're not going to go home. They're going to get the out at first, but a run does score. Crossing the plate is Rothmel, so an RBI for Musey.
Yeah, watching her for a minute was Emma DePeppo. Kind of, word doesn't want to come out of my fake to throw a couple times and just went to first. So another nice piece of hitting for Millville. Brings up Jaquette.
Ball is called. Jaquette looked at strike 3 her first time up. So Millville doing what it needs to do here, just scratch out a couple runs. That big triple. Now this one is falling fast and shallow left center. So it's a 2-out single for Jaquette.
Well, it helps because I didn't take the runner off of first base, so it helps that there is one there now. That'll bring up Savannah Hadley. Yeah, Millville doing a nice piece of hitting here. A couple of sacrifices. A nice, can't call it a bunt when it goes to the outfield, but a nice slap hit to get a run across.
Well, that really was a fine execution of the slap. She got it all the way back to the fence and earned herself a triple as a result.
And she was well around second before the left fielder even got the ball, so she was thinking 3 the entire time.
2 outs in the inning, runner at first base, 2 runs across for the Thunderbolts. 2-0 the count now on Savannah Hadley. Hadley flew out to right at first time.
In a game like this where not much is really going on, it's important to kind of scratch across those runs when you have the opportunity to do so, when the pitchers are pitching so well.
Pitches high, throw down to first. Runner is back. Jaquette touching up on the bag.
And make sure to call time. That way she can get up. As ahead in the count, 3-0.
See if she has a swing here or not. Strike is called.
Yeah, watching all the way, despite the fact that that was probably about as down the middle as you're going to get. But that's why pitchers try to get away with in the 3-0 count, is they have a good feeling that the batter's not going to swing. So it's almost when you can get away with one.
And ball 4. That'll move Jaquette up to second base. Hadley takes her position at first. And Addison Reeves will come up to the plate. She's 1 for 1. A single just inside the left field line the first time up. That's there for a strike. Addison Reeves looking to do some damage on this plate appearance. Runs outside. 1 ball and 1 strike. Gabriella Jaquette at second, Savannah Hadley at first base with 2 outs. That one slapped past the shortstop in the left field. Everybody will just move up a base. So Addison Reeves with her second hit.
And that brings up Jasleen Negron. With the bases loaded here. Nice piece of hitting and a good job by Coach LaBosse to hold the runner. So bases loaded.
Negron infield fly her first time up. Lets that one go by for a ball. She is the 8th batter of the inning.
And they're making Ziegler throw a lot of pitches this inning.
The 1-0 offering. Here's a strike called.
It looks like that caught the corner. And Negron with a good opportunity here.
Nowhere to place her. That one's in a good spot, and it's going to fall in. So it's just base to base here as Millville again getting it done. A 2-out single that knocks in the third run of the inning. Gabriella Jaquette comes across.
And they're doing a perfect job of they're not hitting the ball necessarily hard, but they're putting it right where the fielders aren't. As you watch this last hit from Negron. Just gets it off the end of the bat, but enough where it falls between the second baseman and the center fielder. So bases stay loaded, and we've got a meeting on the mound.
Yeah, you want to try to quell what's going on here, so just give them a chance to breathe, if nothing else.
Yeah, because Millville's doing a lot of this with 2 outs in the inning.
So the fielding error, then the sacrifice got things going. Rothmill triple to left field. The ground out RBI that brought in a run as well. Made it 2-0, but since then we've had 3 hits and a walk. So Millville now batting around as Prawl slashes it, but that one's going to go fast. She made good connection, but on the wrong side of the white line.
Yeah, just got to straighten that one out. That had a chance to bring in at least 1, potentially 2. Be a little eager up there.
So it's a 1-strike count on Prawl. That one bouncing in.
Yeah, it might have slipped out of the hands of Ziegler there.
So Millville taking advantage of some good things going on in this inning to lead 3-0.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of room in the gaps.
Chopper is foul.
A lot of room in the left center and right center gap.
1-2 count as pitcher faces pitcher in this at bat. Grounded up the middle and just handling it herself. That is the shortstop for Howell.
Emma DePeppo.
So it's 6 unassisted for the last putout, but a good inning for Millville. They push across 3 runs. They do it on 4 hits, and they leave the bases loaded. So we head to the bottom of the 3rd inning, and Millville has a 3-0 lead.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
So those ladies right there need to do some rallying here as they trail 3-0.
And another look here at the Howell starting lineup. Kira Murphy leading off at third base, Madison Zito, the right fielder, Emily Richards, the catcher, Maddie Weinmiller, the first baseman, Jordan Sarka, the designated player, batting for Ziegler, Maddie Nagy in left field, Rose Sevilla at second base, Kennedy Brennan, the center fielder, Emma DePeppo at shortstop. It'll be Emily Richards leading off, so 3-4-5 here on the lineup for the Rebels. They want to find a way to answer.
Good chance to have a shutout inning if Millville can get one.
Yeah, this is where you want the shutdown inning control if you're Millville.
Yep. 2 of the first 3 innings, she has had a 1-2-3 effort. Let's see if she can do it again. Grounded to third. Scoop, thrown, and in time. Nicely done by Jasleen Negron to get the ball over to Musey for out number 1.
I think that's the 3rd different inning that we've had a first pitch swing and a first pitch out. And I want to say Howell's done it twice. 3 times.
So with 1 out, that'll bring up Maddie Weinmiller. She doubled to center field her first time up, was stranded at third base. One 0 offering. That was gonna come inside.
that was very much a defensive, I don't want it to hit me swing.
Yeah, Maddie kind of looked to the side after she swung at it. I said, I don't know if I should have run that.
Yeah, it's one of those you're trying to get out of the way and your bat kind of just gets out there and it's a little too late.
2-1 the count on the lead, one out bat, I should say. Next pitch is swung on and missed. Got to get by her. Count evens at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Emily Prohl doing a pretty good job so far through 3 innings. And she gets a strikeout. That is the 3rd K for Prohl today. And that's the 2nd out here of the 4th inning. So with 2 outs, nobody on, Jordan Sarka, what they call the extra player in softball. She hits it pretty well to left field. That's going to drop in for a single. Quickly brought back into the infield.
Yeah, not much Reeves could do out there in left field with that one dropping so quickly. So a 2-out hit keeps the inning alive and brings up Maddie Nagy.
Nagy swung at strike 3 her first time around. Sorka getting ready to run there at first base. Foul straight back.
Hear that one reverberating against the fence.
One strike on Nagy. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Again, got to chase something that might not have been able to be hit there.
And Prohl's also getting a lot of late swings too, where the Rebel batters maybe aren't quite sure if it's going to be a strike, and by the time they swing, it's already past them. So a lot of good deception on her pitches.
And she gets her to swing again, and that is 4 strikeouts in the game. Emily Prohl just getting it done. 1 hit in the inning, 1 man left, or 1 woman left, if you will, to be politically correct in these times. We head to the bottom of the 4th inning, and it's 3-0 Thunderbolts. Strike 3.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Well, last half inning for Millville when they were at the plate, they batted around, got 3 runs. We'll see if that happens again or something similar to that to try to pad a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, good job by Prohl in that last inning. Didn't quite get the 1-2-3 inning, but had a couple strikeouts. And the Rebels didn't really threaten in that inning, as it'll be the bottom of the order. Addison Overstreet, followed by Kendall Mazer and Carrington Rothwell.
Addison Overstreet got that 3-run rally going, reaching base on an error. Must be her walk-up song, California. Second time I heard it, so I'm assuming that's her walk-up song. Inside for ball 1. Next pitch to Overstreet. Dips low.
Yeah, that from this angle looked like it was going to lay in for a strike, but just the bottom falls out of it.
2-0 the count. That one's grounded to shortstop. Throw across in time for the out. So good job by DePeppo to just surround it and get it to first base.
And that'll bring up the top of the lineup in Mazer. She struck out and had a sacrifice. So 0 for 1 officially.
Yeah, good sacrifice bunt to get that rally going as well. bouncing in for ball one. Next offering coming to the plate, that one bouncing in.
Yeah, that one never really had a chance as it came out of the hand of Ziegler. Kind of rolled its way to home plate.
Quickly out in front of the count is Mazer 2-0. Popped up, playable, and the third baseman takes charge.
Ends up hitting the ground.
I tell you what, that's what you love of your third baseman, when they come in with that kind of hustle that they fall and make the catch, and no big deal.
Yeah, well, I think she just loses her footing at the end too, because she had made the catch before she hit the ground. You see kind of the smile at the end. I think she just said, "I tripped."
Kira Murphy making that play.
Yeah, that definitely looked like an "I tripped" to Emily Richards. Rothbell again trying to slap it over to left field. And Coach LaBosse telling her that it's a good idea. I mean, it's what you did in your first at bat, and you got a triple out of it. Just got to find a way to get it a little straighter.
1 strike pitch from Ziegler inside. Isabella Musi waiting on deck. Thought about slapping it, but it's a little high.
Rothwell did hesitate just a little bit. Yeah, they even like that pitch in softball.
2-1 the count, 2 outs in the inning. That one's popped up, playable in the infield. And putting it away is Maddie Weinmiller. So it's a 1-2-3 inning for Millville. 4 innings completed, and Millville has the 3-0 lead.
Family owned, service oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health, or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
All right, as we come back for the 5th inning.
Rose Savilli leading off.
Bottom 3 of the order, Savilli, Brennan, and DePeppo.
As far as we know, we did see the Rebels head coach talking with the umpire, so we'll have to see if there's potentially any changes. And it looks like our on-deck batter is a different batter. Looks like it's Kate Murphy on deck. So Kate Murphy will likely be batting for Kennedy Brennan, but not before Rose Savilli has her chance.
That one's popped up, shallow left field. It's going to find some turf. And a looping single for the leadoff batter, Rose Zavilli.
And it will be Kate Murphy.
18 for 24.
So 18 for 24. Take a look, just dropping that right between the shortstop and left fielder.
This is
Kate Murphy. She'll be stepping up for Brennan.
That one's falling fast as well, but nice job of running it in and making the play.
It was Addison Reeves.
Addison Reeves hustling in to make a key catch there. That is 1 out in the inning.
Bring up Emma DePeppo.
DePeppo her first time up. Soft line drive right back to the pitcher's mound. That was handled by Prawl.
Starts to put out the bunt. Negron playing in at third. Way in at second base is Rothmel.
She bunts it foul.
Oh yeah, Rothmel's just about even with Prawl on the mound. Trying to guard against the bunt.
And softball, that bunt, if you can get it down, creates a lot of havoc for the infield. Slaps it, but she slaps it straight back.
Yeah, Jaquette didn't really have a chance to get back and make the play there. Likely would have had the ball over the umpire to have a chance at it.
Yep. You do anything you can to get the outs in
Yeah.
this business. Count is 1-2.
See if she lays the bunt again with 2 strikes.
Inside, the runner breaking for second.
And
That
it hits
throw-
her.
And it hits her, and it kicks into shallow left field. Nobody's going to make a play on that.
Yeah, nobody was really close enough, I think, to second base. Hadley was playing her normal shortstop position, so it was kind of tough to make the play.
So going from first to third is Civilli. And now bunt. Looking back, the runner throws the ball over the first baseman's head. Runner will score. That's Civilli crossing the plate. And an error on the bunt.
Yeah, that's an error on Prawl. Had plenty of time to get that over, does the right thing, looks the runner back to third, and just airmails it. Wasn't a rush throw or anything, it just came out a little too high.
So that allows Civilli to score Howell's first run, and it's 3-1. Millville in front.
And the batter Howell wants up right now is Kira Murphy.
Yeah, the top of the order, they will do the damage. 1, 2, and 3 hitters. Shot right at the second baseman. The throw is in time for a double play. Tremendous play by Carrington Rothmel to make the catch and then get it to Savannah Hadley in time to turn 2. Take a look.
Have yourself a day, Rothmel. Does a nice job to catch this one, and as Plint has time, gets it to the bag, and just beating her is Hadley.
That was a good job by Hadley to get over there to begin with, because sometimes you get frozen on those line drives, but Hadley makes the key third out at second base. So in the inning, 1 run for Howell, 1 hit and 1 left. We head to the bottom of the 5th inning, and Millville leads 3-1.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
So some stellar defense for Millville in the top half of this inning. Prevented anything further from happening as Howell had scored a run in the top of the 5th, cutting Millville's lead to 3-1. But anytime you can get a double play, it's very beneficial to your cause. Just a great play by Rothman to make the catch.
That'll bring up Isabella Musi. She got an RBI on the ground out in that 3rd inning.
She's 1 for 2 with a single as well. .1-0 pitch, swing and a miss.
Yeah, that seemed like a late decision by Musi to swing at that one.
It evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. Next offering to the plate, grounded down the line, fair ball. That'll be a single from Musi. She is now 2 for 3 with 2 singles.
A hard hit ball where Murphy really just had to lay out to try and make an attempt, but no chance to make the play there. Would have been an impressive play if Murphy had been able to get to it. A good job by Musey. Brings up Jaquette.
Runner thought about breaking. She was anticipating a possible bunt. Mainly because Jaquette did indicate bunt there.
Yeah, so it's not quite a hit and run, maybe, as Musey probably would have taken off regardless. We'll see if that's the case again.
Pitch is low, so the count goes to 2 balls and no strikes.
Yeah, Jaquette didn't put the bunt out at all for that one. But it does force Howell to play in, especially Murphy at third.
Next offering is sailing high. The throw to first.
Oh, she was.
Musey
walked back in.
She casually steps back on the bag.
Yeah, she wasn't really that far off because, again, you can't get that big lead in softball. You have to stay on the bag until the ball is out of the pitcher's hand.
3-0 pitch. Strike is called.
That's why you don't see as many steals in softball, because the runners can't get a lead at all. They have to wait till that ball's out of the pitcher's hand to go.
Popped up into left center field, and it falls in!
Yeah, having to wait there was Musey to make sure that wasn't going to get caught. So it's a very long single for Jaquette. And that one just kept carrying and nearly left the yard. Looks like it's going to be just an easy pop-up, but it keeps going and going.
Yeah,
and ends up dropping right at the fence.
She got it off the end of the bat, but she found that gap between the 2 fielders.
Yeah, that was Nagy who was trying to make the play. Brings up Hadley.
And that one's going to spin a foul. That's on the wrong side of the...
That was just creating a hole as it was just spinning in a circle.
So 2 leadoff hits for Millville. Has runners at first and second. Musey at second. Jaquette at first. The bunt is laid down, and she might have double tapped.
Yeah, well, might have fouled off her bat and then the catcher. Trying to keep Howell kind of honest there, going with the bunt attempt. The 2 strikes now, so Hadley's likely going to swing away.
She walked her last time up, 0 for 1 officially. And a strike 3 is called.
Yeah, that was just a good pitch from Ziegler. Freezes Hadley. And gets the first out of the inning.
3rd strikeout overall for Lydia Ziegler.
Brings up Addison Reeves.
Reeves has had herself a day so far, 2 for 2. One strike count on the batter. One and one now. And we're looking to get back that run that they gave up at the top of this inning. That was just off the end of the bat foul.
That seemed like I just need to foul this off kind of swing from Reeves. Just got a piece of it off the end of the bat.
Runner at second base there would like to complete her way around. That's Isabella Musey. Here's the pitch. Grounded to short. Forces in effect, so good decision by DePeppo to go to Murphy at third base for the force out.
And I think that was almost a little gamesmanship from Murphy there, trying to or Musey, trying to run straight in front of the shortstop. Took third base with her on the slide.
So that's 2 outs.
Give Negron a chance here with 2 outs.
That's grounded to short. She'll have to go to first, and she does get it there in time. So those 2 leadoff singles do not come back to haunt the Howell Rebels. They get out of the rally. 2 runners left on base. And we head to the top of the 6th inning. It's still 3-1 Millville.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
So we do have a pitching change as Millville comes out defensively for the top of the 6th inning.
Yeah, that's Miley Cross, who will come on the pitch. Well, actually, it's Negron. So Emily Cross will come in, but it's Negron who's got the ball on the mound right now.
She is getting set to pitch.
So I imagine that means Cross goes to third, Negron to the mound. So Prohl is out of this game, we can tell you that. So it's still a straight change between Cross and Prohl, but it's a few fielding adjustments as well. It was a nice outing from Prohl on the mound, got a couple strikeouts. Yeah, Miley Cross, likely the new third baseman with Negron on the mound. Yeah, strong outing for Prohl, held to just that 1 run. Though that came on an error, so it's not an earned run on Prohl. So they had 4 strikeouts.
And a very big double play that ended that 5th inning as well.
Yeah, that was Rothmel who made the catch and got it to Hadley for the out, as that's ball 1. It'll be Madison Zito.
Fouled right back.
I only blinked.
Zito is 0 for 2 so far. Grounded out to short, and then 3 unassisted after that. Swings through that pitch.
A nice pitch there from Negron.
Next pitch, grounded in the hole, base hit. That's a good play and good piece of hitting by Madison Zito, who was down in the count, 1-2.
Yeah, Cross had to make a quick decision on that and just didn't have time. So bring up Emily Richards, but the Rebels coach is talking to the umpire, so we're gonna have a pinch runner here. Coming in to pinch run is Alyssa Morales.
I keep flipping.
So Morales will be pinch running here.
What's her first name?
That is Alyssa. We'll be doing the base running for Zito.
Pitch is high. At this top of the order for Howell, you had Murphy coming in with a .532 batting average, Richards at .412, and Zito right here at .471. So that's some pretty good swinging of the bat by the top 3 batters for the Rebels.
Yeah, late in this game, that's who Howell wants to see at the plate. Down 2 runs in the top of the 6th.
Swing and a miss.
It was just under that one.
So for the second straight batter, Negron getting those 2 strikes. Runner at first base is the pinch runner Morales. That one sails high, and that's going to get by the catcher. Be a wild pitch moving the runner up to second.
Yeah, that one goes off the glove of Jaquette, but not a chance for her to really bring that one in.
So Morales now in scoring position at second base. Nobody out. It's only the second batter of the inning for Howell. 2-2 pitch. Popped up. Is it playable?
Ooh, nearly making the play.
She had to
over
reach
the
over
fence.
the fence there.
Yeah, that was Isabella Musi. It did go off the tip of her glove. So nearly making the impressive over the fence catch. It was just a little bit too far out of her reach.
Well, if you're Emily Richards, you appreciate the new life. Let's see if she can
It
capitalize
looked
on
like
it.
she just breathed a sigh of relief there.
Yes. Still 2-2. Way outside. Howell looking to put the tying run on base if Richards can get on.
And that would bring up Maddie Weinmiller.
3-2 offering, sails high. A walk will put Richards at first base, and first and second now occupied. As I think we're going to get another pinch runner.
So coming into pinch run now is Sammy Acker doing the running for the catcher. Sammy Acker. Maddie Weinmiller, who does have a base hit in this game.
Yeah, she doubled in the second inning. Is 1 for 2. McGrawn gets her to swing through that pitch.
Yeah, another late swing. We didn't see the ball all the way in.
Count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. And again, bit of a riser. That one, again, swinging under it just a little bit.
And the third straight batter that Negron has gotten 2 strikes on. She just hasn't been able to put anyone away. So try to do it here.
That one sails high and inside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2 pinch runners on the bases now for the Rebels.
Alyssa Morales and Sammy Acker.
Lays off the high pitch and the count goes full.
And in danger of losing her third straight batter. Zito got on with a single and a walk.
And ball 4. The bases are loaded.
And nobody is out.
Back-to-back walks following the single by Zito.
So that brings up Jordan Sarka, the designated player, as Coach Labas comes out to talk to her infield. Giving him a chance to breathe and maybe letting him know. By all accounts, you come home on a ball hit to the infield. I guess unless you think you can turn 2, you sacrifice the run, but I don't know that you want to sacrifice a run in a close game like this.
Yeah, I think you're coming to the plate if you can here.
Well, they are in everywhere around the infield, so they're coming home if it comes to them.
Now is that number 15 who's batting?
It is Sarka, yes. Jordan Sarka. Yeah, I think you just have the wrong number written down. Sarka is 15,
Okay.
yeah. It's Nagy, that's 9.
All right. Grounded to second base. They will come home and get the out. The throw to first is in time. I think, yes.
I think.
Only because the umpire's on the other side of the field.
But a nice play again by Rothmel, who's had some nice defense.
Boy,
It
that's
was like a check swing, too. But yep, Rothmel goes home. Nice job by Jaquette. Gets it just to the outside. Putting the tag just in case is Musi. As we are going to get the umpires. Oh, well.
Well, it looked like she was out to me. Missed the replay there, but.
No, yeah, it was a nice throw by Jaquette to get the out. So 2 quick outs now. Double play is always a pitcher's best friend.
Runners now at second and third with 2 outs. Nagy looks at ball 1.
A chance for Negron to get out of the inning.
1-0 the count on the batter. Nagy will look at ball 2 there.
Yeah, 2 outs now. You can just focus on the batter if you're Negron. That's Maddie Nagy.
Negron comes to the plate, gets her to swing and miss.
Yeah, perfectly placed pitch. Say that 5 times fast. See the pinch runner over there at third. That's Acker.
That one bounces to, runner comes home, and she is going to score. That one got through the wickets all the way back to the fence, so now it's a 3-2 game. And the tying run now at third base.
And a 3-1 count. Gotta give her something to hit.
And ball 4, so the inning's still alive for Howell. Third walk of the inning issued by Negron.
Brings up Rose Civilli. Up the tying run at third base.
Swing and a miss.
That's what Negron needed.
Civilli has 2 hits, a bunt single and a single that she then stole and went to third on a throwing error.
And Negron hasn't had much trouble getting the first strike to come in. It's been everything else.
Next pitch is way outside. 2 balls and 1 strike.
You just got to focus if you're Negron. You've got 2 outs. You still have the lead.
Got her to chase one. Coming in and making the catch.
That's Rothmill.
Rothmill saves a run and saves the lead for Millville for the time being as we watch again. Hustling out to the outfield to make a very important catch. Good stab of the ball.
And just getting out of the way is Overstreet.
Avoids the collision there. And we are done with the inning, but a run across the plate for the Howell squad. 1 hit, and they lead 2. So we are headed to the bottom of the 6th inning. It's 3-2 Millville.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
All right, we head to the bottom of the 6th inning. Here you see the outfielders for the Howell Rebels. Maddie Nagy, Kennedy Brennan, and Madison Cito. And then the rest of the players right there.
Ziegler still on the mound so far for the Rebels.
Well, Millville would like to push across an insurance run somewhere, somehow.
It'll be Miley Cross getting her first at bat as she came in as part of the defensive change in the last inning.
Ball 1.
She was the one on senior night that had the big home run and a double, had a couple RBIs, and that big 11-1 win that I believe clinched a home playoff game for Millville, which is this one tonight.
2 balls and no strikes. Pitch was to her liking, but she fouls it off the end of the bat.
Yeah, just getting a piece of it.
2 balls and 1 strike on Cross. That one nubbed. It's spinning with some backspin, covering the bag and making the play. That's a good read there by Sevilla to get to the bag and allow Maddie Weinmiller to just toss it to her.
He'll bring up Overstreet.
Overstreet has reached base on an error and grounded out. She scored Millville's first run in that 3-run third inning. Pitch is up high for ball 1. Grounded to second. Getting there and making the throw just in time. That was close.
Well, we've had a couple of close plays at first base. So we'll take our own look here. Of course, we can't change the call. We'll see.
Not exactly a fire throw, but
ball just got there ahead of the foot of Overstreet. I'll bring up the top of the lineup here in Mazer.
She is 0 for 2 officially. She did sacrifice in that 3-run third inning.
Millville would really like to get an insurance run and not go to the top of the 7th, just up by 1. They'll have to do it with 2 outs, though.
Down goes to 2 balls and no strikes. 2 outs and the base is clear here in the bottom of the 6th inning. Millville with a 1-run lead. Just nubbed it off the end of the bat. Two balls and 1 strike on the batter. Mazer trying to keep the inning alive for Carrington Rothwell. And a strike is called.
Yeah, that one laid in perfectly. Mazer taking all the way, but able to drop that one in.
That one bounced.
that one came out of Ziegler's hand and rolled to the plate. It's pretty easy to lay off that one if you're Mazer.
Yep, you don't want to swing behind you. I don't know how you
This isn't quite golf.
No.
So a full count here on Mazer.
Payoff pitch is slashed foul. Good rip, but no cigar.
Yeah, she had the power on the swing, just not the right angle, so she'll get another chance.
Still a full count. Here's the payoff pitch again. That one smacked even harder, but way foul.
Coach LaBoche just shrugging. You've got the power. You just got to straighten that out a lot more. That was the wrong direction.
Yeah.
You heard the pop of the bat, too, so you knew she got all of it.
Again, another 3-2 offering coming. And that one's fouled away.
Yeah, at this point, Mazer's swinging at anything close. You don't want to get rung up on strikes here.
So again, we remain at 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases clear, bottom 6. And she works a walk.
An excellent at bat from Mazer.
An 8-pitch at bat. Well done.
Fouled off a couple pitches. Millville's got a base runner here with 2 outs. Brings up Carrington Rothwell, who's had quite a day both up at the plate and in the field for Millville. While she only has the 1 hit, it was a triple that scored Millville's first run of the game. But she's done a lot more important things with her glove in the field.
3 key plays to be exact. And there's a hit to right field. Runner's going to try to get third, and I'm not sure that was a good idea. She's out easily at third base.
So it will be a single for Rothmel, but yeah, easily out at third base is Mazer. Yeah, I'm not sure whether she went on her own, because she was rounding second and the right fielder already had the ball.
Yeah, you can see how shallow she was too. Out by a mile. So, little base running snafu there. The inning is over. 2 hits in the inning. 1 run left. We head to the bottom of the top of the 7th. 1 more chance for Howell. It's a 3-2 game.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
All right, last chance here for the Rebels. Millville had a chance to get the insurance run across, but the base running miscue by Mazer ends the inning. So it'll be up to Jasleen Negron to close it out for Millville. It'll be 8-9-1 for the Rebels. Kate Murphy will lead it off. Millville clings to a 3-2 lead here in the first round of the NJSIAA softball playoffs. As that one is low, ball 1. That one swung on just under the glove of Negron, backhanded by Rothmel, and they say she gets the out. We've had quite a few close plays over at first base there, but Rothmel swings it over. That's a close one. The umpire says out, and that's what matters for Millville. So that one watched for ball 1. Looking at ball 2 is DePeppo. She reached via the air, also lined out. And it is quickly 3-0. And a quick 4-pitch walk puts the tying run on base. Brings up Kira Murphy. It's exactly who Howell wants up in this situation. A 4th walk for Negron. They kept Murphy in check so far. That one outside. Murphy grounded into that key double play. Well, one of 2 double plays. That one low goes off the glove of DeQuette and will allow the tying run to move into scoring position. 2-0, the count on Murphy. Ball 3. That is 6 or 7 straight out of the strike zone for Negron. 1 out in the inning. Millville holding a 3-2 lead here. And back-to-back walks puts the winning run, or the go-ahead run, on first base. The 5th walk from Negron.
Hey, come on, babe, relax. Come on, Jazz, high 5.
Brings up Madison Zito.
Hey, my hard step, here we go.
Swung off the foot of Negron, and that's going to bring in the tying run. As coming in to score. Overthrown at second base. Heading to third. Ball gets past Cross. Play at the plate. And she is out. Trying to score the go-ahead run. All that matters right now is Negron. That one hit her hard off the foot. So Howell does tie the game, but yeah, that one hard. So 2 outs in the inning, and Howell does get the tying run, but again, what's important right now is Negron. Now I'm going to be honest, I'm going to have to figure out how to score that one. It's coming around to score is DePeppo. Murphy out, trying to score. It is a tie game. 2 outs in the inning, so we will play the bottom of the 7th. So Zito is on third. I don't know if you call that a single and couple errors maybe. If she gets the RBI, that's what's important. So Howell has tied this one up. This is Emily Richards. Ball 3. It's been tough going on the mound for Negron. She got out of that last inning with a key double play to help her cause, but does get that one down the middle. But Howell found a way to get the tying run in. They have the go-ahead run at third, 2 outs in the inning. This was a tough play, went right off the foot of Negron as that one's launched to center field, but right at the center fielder. And that'll be the 3rd out, but Howell ties it up on the single by Madison Zito. 1 runner left. We head to the bottom of the 7th, all tied at 3-3.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Well, we do have a bottom of the 7th here, as Howell got the tying run across, left the go-ahead run at third base. As Millville will have an opportunity here to walk it off. It'll be 3-4-5 here. Isabella Musi, Gabriella Jaquette, Savannah Hadley will be the batters for Millville as they look to win this one in the bottom of the 7th. It is Lydia Ziegler still on the mound for the Rebels. See Musi getting ready to step up to the plate. It's been a tight game through all 7 innings. Both teams have also left some key runners on base. Musi will step up to the plate in this bottom of the 7th. Yes. An RBI, a single. Yeah, came on that ground out as she watches ball 1. UC swings, launches that. That is fair. She goes around first. The ball gets by the left fielder. And heading to second with a stand-up double is Isabella Musey. Millville's winning run at second base. And that'll bring up Gabriella Jaquette. A nice, hard-launched ball down the third base line. And I think she was thinking 2 all the way. So Jaquette, who's gotten on base twice, she has a couple singles, also struck out. She's 2 for 3. Watches that one. 4 strike 1. Good player to have up if you're Millville with the 2 singles already. That one out to left field, but right at the left fielder. That is Maddie Nagy for the first out. And that brings up Savannah Hadley. She's walked, flown out, and struck out her last at bat. She is 0 for 2 officially. Winning run over at second, that's Musey. Watches ball 1. Playing in a little bit at third is Murphy. Trying to cut anything off. Watches ball 2. Thought about the swing on that one. Keeps the bat back. Winning run on second base in the form of Isabella Musey. Hadley fouls that one off. That was a good pitch to swing at. Just couldn't get the bat on it. Ariel Melendez here. First round of the NJSIAA playoffs between the 11-seeded Howell and 6-seeded Thunderbolts. Ball 3. I'm sure you did some good action here. Had to wait an extra day as it rained pretty much all day yesterday, but Coach DeBoss said the rain actually helps their field out. A beautiful day here as Hadley launches that one to center field, but again, backing up and faking to third was Musey. She heads back. So 2 outs now. Addison Reeves will step up to the plate with 2 outs, and again, the winning run on second on the leadoff double from Musey. She'll try to keep it alive. And getting that one into center field, and coming around is Musey. A play at the plate, and Millville walks it off on the base hit from Addison Reeves. Getting under the tag is Isabella Musey, and Millville walks this one off in the bottom of the 7th, 2 outs. And watch this one as it goes into center field. Running all the way is Musey. A nice throw from Brennan, but just getting in and tagging home plate. And I'll tell you what, it looked like Richards had the tag, but they say Musey gets in. It was a delayed call, and look at the celebration as the 2 teams with the high fives after the game. It was a good one. Millville walks this one off in the bottom of the 7th. We'll be back in just a little bit with our star of the game and to wrap things up here. Again, Millville winning 4-3 in the bottom of the 7th.
Bluetooth connected. Bluetooth disconnected. Bluetooth pairing.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Just select from our specialties and schedule online, by phone, or on our app. Our entire team communicates with one another, so everyone works together on your total health. Plus, we make it even easier with all of these additional benefits. Level up your health with us. Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area's sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Back here at Millville as the Thunderbolts walk it off in the bottom of the 7th, 4-3 over Howell. Ariel Melendez here with our 2 stars of the game. Addison Reeves to my left, Carrington Rothmel to my right. We'll start with Reeves because you had the game-winning hit. You actually had a pretty great day. 3 for 4, a couple singles, and the game-winning hit. When you got that one off the bat and you saw that one get to center field, what were your emotions on that?
I just couldn't believe it at first. I was like, I got a good piece on a good ball, and thankfully I scored the run.
And I want to talk about the girl to my right here. She had the triple early on, but made a couple of key plays in the field. How important was her glove out there on a couple double plays?
Oh my gosh, that saved us so many runs, so many amazing plays. Like, she did amazing. She really did.
And you guys had to wait a little bit to play this game. Got rained out yesterday. Coach LaBaz actually told us when it rains, it helps you guys on this field. Did you guys kind of feel like that was
Yes,
true?
It does. Especially with balls and like bounces, a wet dirt and wet field definitely helps for infielders.
And going to Carrington Rothmel over here, as I mentioned, very important plays in the field. That second one especially, where you guys get the play. Sorry, now I had to go back and figure out which one I was talking about because you had 2 really big double plays. The one to home plate, the 4-2-3 that ends up saving a key run there. When that ball's lined at you, what's going through your mind? Are you trying not to think?
She was a really good hitter, so I was playing like kind of back, so I was like ready for it, but I had it and I was like, I knew there was a runner there, so I just went for it.
And I think that other one too, where it lines right to you, you guys get to play at second as well. But and go back to your triple as well. Were you thinking 3 all the way?
I was, and I saw LaBaz stopping, but I was like, no, I'm going. I gotta go.
You were like, no, I don't care what she says. Whatever happens at third base happens.
Yes, that is true.
All right, so you guys now, I believe, head to Rancocas Valley for this one. So you guys will get on the road. Unfortunately, won't be able to follow you guys for the road game. But what are your guys' early thoughts on kind of what you want to do coming off of this game? Because you'll play, I believe, in a couple days.
Yes. Just everyone has to be up. It's our seniors' last close game. So everyone just has to be up and, yeah.
What about you?
We'll
go over here.
We need to bring our A game this game because this team, they're going to not stop fighting. So we got to fight the whole way through. Yeah, they're a very good team.
All right, that was our 2 stars of the game. Addison Reeves, who had the game-winning hit, a couple singles. Carrington Rothmel had the triple, did a lot with her glove in the field as Millville walks this one off in 7 innings, 4-3. They'll head to Rancocas Valley. We'll be right back here on Quinn Broadcasting to wrap it all up, so stay with us.
Thank you.
Coffee. Ah, the smell of fresh roasted coffee beans. The aroma, the taste, and the warmth of a fresh hot cup of coffee. It gets the day going. It's a daily ritual for many people. Imagine how much more a fresh taste of God in the morning would get your day off to a great start. Come visit us. We'll tell you how. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Family owned, service oriented. Since 1960, Allen Associates has been a leader in insurance and financial services. We provide insurance services to roughly 300 groups, ranging from 2 to several thousand lives in the private and public sectors. With more than 60 years of experience and a staff of highly trained and dedicated professionals, Allen Associates is noted for its ability to build strong, long-term relationships with our clients and the communities we serve.
Allen Associates is the place to see. One-stop service, the best that can be. Whether finance, insurance, health, or medical, Allen Associates will make life so practical.
Call Allen Associates today at 856-692-2250. Allen Associates, your complete health and financial services in Vineland, New Jersey.
Many people treat their health like a game. With the Complete Care Health Network, it's easy to start your healthcare journey. Our mental health services focus on the emotions and behaviors that affect your overall well-being and features psychiatric, counseling, and addiction services, including our exclusive Fresh Start program, designed to help combat the opioid epidemic in our communities, plus all the other specialties you expect from Complete Care. Level up your health with us. The Complete Care Health Network. No games, just great healthcare for everyone.
TD Bank sees millions of transactions, but we never forget it's the humans behind them that matter most. So, even though we're leading, changing where and how people bank, and we have the financial strength and industry expertise to support small and global businesses, we'll always believe in putting people first. And believing that is how we're making banking unexpectedly human.
We're all looking for God. All the signs point to, there is really a God. We try to find him in all kinds of ways, in all kinds of places, and through all kinds of things. But there's only one way to find him. That's by personal experience with him. Come visit us this Sunday. We can introduce you to him. New Life Church, Millville, New Jersey.
Many people.
It's time for sports on the Quinn Broadcasting Network. QVC brings you local sporting events, action-packed specials, and play-by-play coverage of the area sporting activities. From Pop Warner to college sports, Quinn Broadcasting covers it all. Join us now here on QVC for today's exciting event.
Back here at Millville High School as the Thunderbolts walk it off in 7 innings on the game-winning hit by Addison Reeves to take a 4-3 victory. Millville will head to Rancocas Valley for their second-round matchup. But just taking a look, it was a good game throughout. It started off, looked like it was going to be a pitcher's duel between Ziegler and Prohl on the mound. Well, Millville got things going in that 3rd inning, scored 3 runs, a couple walks, a couple hits in that inning. Carrington Rothwell, one of our stars of the game, had the triple to bring in the first run of that game, and looked like for a little bit Millville was going to be able to hold that one at the 3-0, getting a run in that 5th inning. Rose Civilli scoring to bring it to 3-1, and forcing a 7th inning, bottom of the 7th, were the Rebels as they got a couple runs in, got the tying run in, couple walks. A tough day on the mound for the relief pitcher in Negrod. Had a couple walks, had one go off the foot, ended up being able to stay in the game, but that allowed the Rebels to tie the game. But coming up big in that 7th inning was Addison Reeves. 3 hits on the day, but getting it started was Isabella Musi with the leadoff double. A couple of flyouts to the outfield, Jaquette and Hadley. And then coming up was Reeves, was able to get that one to go to right field, and it was a really close play at the plate, getting around and being called safe, I guess we'll just say that, is Isabella Musi to score the winning run for Millville in the 4-3 victory. Again, it was a good one throughout the entire game. We'll take one more look at the play. Actually, it was to center field. A good throw by the center fielder in Brennan, and we'll kind of just let this one speak for itself as they call Musi safe. It looked like Richards got the tag on Musi's knee, but Musi's celebrating right away, and you just look at that exclamation to the dugout, and the celebration begins for the Thunderbolts. Yeah, so Millville getting this one in walk-off fashion. Emily Prohl with a good day on the mound. Again, a tough one for Negron. She fought through a lot of walks and a ball off the foot, but Millville coming up when it mattered most off the game-winning hit from our other star of the game, Addison Reeves. She went 3 for 4, 3 singles, and again, that game-winning single that scored Isabella Musi. So for our staff that's done a nice job of giving you all the replays, all the views, and whatnot, Brandon Kiley, Matthew Paulson, Christopher Connolly, and our director, Ryan Narowski, who showed you those replays throughout the entire game. I'm Ariel Melendez for Fred Melendez. He had to take out a little bit early had a prior engagement. We thank you for another edition of Millville Softball here on Quinn Broadcasting, as again, the Millville Thunderbolts take it in walk-off fashion 4-3 over the Rebels of Howell. They'll head to Rancocas Valley. We don't know yet when that'll be, but it'll be a tough matchup for this group of girls, as they now have a 5-game winning streak heading to the second round again against Rancocas Valley. 4-3 Millville. Stay with us. We've got plenty more action throughout the rest of the year here on Quinn Broadcasting. Have a great day, everybody.
This has been a QBC television production, in association with our partners and sponsors. QBC broadcasts on Comcast Cable Channel 22, and live streams its programming on Facebook and YouTube. All rights reserved by Quinn Media and QBC, programming that serves the South Jersey market.